just for you, Coach, an opening statement, and of course why this game was important to be played.
Yeah, playing a charity against a Division I program, especially St. Louis, a crosstown rival, I thought was a really special night, just to have our local community coming out. Obviously, redefining Independence and Ray's Cafe are right here in Edwardsville, so being able to support them, contributions going to them, I think was really, really important for both of our programs. This was actually St. Louis's idea in the summertime while we were recruiting, and so really cool that we got to, put it all into fruition, and it came over here to SIUE to be in our hometown. But really proud of our group's effort. I said this, to some of our coaches. They returned 8. We returned 10. It was like the team of returners getting to play against each other. So just the experience that we had tonight in playing a WNIT champion, and that's a team that could potentially go to the NCAA tournament this year with all the experience they have. So for us to compete the way we did, I think we had a shot to tie it or to take the lead maybe. Just really proud of our players' efforts. But like I said in the locker room, I think this is a game that we have to learn from. We can't be satisfied with almost doing anything. We have to be players and people that get back to work, that look at things and say, okay, that was good. We had good energy, but now we have to clean some things up. So, but overall, proud of our group and proud of these two right here. I think they gave us some really great effort. We're aggressive, and for a freshman who hasn't played a college basketball game ever, what Meegan did here tonight was awesome. So
that was my question for me. Your very first experience playing D1 college basketball game, exhibition or not, you didn't seem scared, nervous, afraid. You played hard, and 10 points, 5 assists, led the team in assists. Talk about your experience tonight against SIUE.
Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't look nervous. I definitely was, but I was more so excited. The coaches and my teammates, they prepare me for a moment to step on the floor tonight. So I was just really excited to get out there.
The last time you played a basketball game was in high school. Talk about the difference playing in high school and playing a WNIT champion.
Yeah, so the pace of the game, I would just say, it just goes by so much faster. You can't get, it's so easy to get caught, turning your head and there's someone going to cut. There's people always doing stuff, so you really have to, every second on the floor in college, you're doing something. In high school, it's not like that.
Halle, I'll ask you a question. To have a team like St. Louis over here in the exhibition season, and now you have this game of film to break down and look at in practice, how much does that prepare you and your team?
I think it prepares us a ton. It's a really good team, like Coach Sam said. But like she said, we have a lot of stuff we still have to work on. But it shows us that I think we did a great job competing against a really great team. But it shows us a lot of things that we need to work on, coming up for Maryville. And we're, ready to get back in the gym and work.
10 points, led the team, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks. And you came out on fire early. Talk about the fast start you had tonight.
Yeah, I think just it's my last first game, it's my last season, and I went into the game with a mindset that I'm moving everything out here every single game and doing whatever I can for my teammates. Even when I'm not scoring, I was trying to be really locked in on defense, and they're really strong, athletic bigs, and I wanted to make sure that I held down the paint, and I feel like I did well with that.
Coach, I do have a question for you. How nice was it, opponent aside, to not beat each other up, to actually go out on the floor and play somebody else?
yeah, and this was really cool. I think this is the first time we've ever played an early exhibition like this. Not at the end of October, but somewhere, middle, 22nd of October. So just to be able to get some competition other than ourselves, and you're in practice sometimes and you're so frustrated because the offense isn't working. Well, the defense knows everything you're doing. You know what I mean? And so that part is kind of difficult. Even our practice guys, I feel like they're, we're practicing against them and they know everything we do. So it's really difficult even so. So I think just to be able to have another opponent and for it to be St. Louis, I think that was really cool for us to do this and to do this crosstown game was just really cool all around.
One last question. What was the biggest pleasant surprise tonight that came out of tonight's game? What did you maybe not anticipate, but then you were pleasantly surprised with?
Yeah, I think kind of our feistiness and our fight about us on both sides of the ball, where it kind of looked like it was maybe a broken possession or we maybe didn't execute the way we should have, and then we would just come up with the ball because we just toughed it out and we dove on the floor for balls and we got some jump balls. I think those little moments were like, you don't see those all the time in practice where, again, you're competing against each other, and in practice you maybe don't want everyone diving on the floor for injury reasons, but to see it in a game and to see us energetic and alive like that, and I really think Imaya Cobb for not playing a college basketball game and coming off of an injury, I thought that was she had some great energy and life to her. But our balance in scoring, I think that's going to be like us this year. I think we're going to have a group of women that are unselfish, that are going to share the basketball, that are going to make extra passes to one another. You know, I don't know what we were from 2-point range, but at one point we had missed quite a few bunnies. So if we can convert some of those, I think this might be a different ball game. So thank you all so much. And thank you for coming out to this whole thing. The charity, Redefining Independence, and Raise Cafe are two organizations that are phenomenal in our area. And they're pretty early in their start. So to be able to support them and everything that we did tonight, I think it was really cool to see. So thank you all.
Thank you.